So this is a 1954 GMC, LS powered, and I actually got just a shell. So I actually built the whole thing from a pile of parts. A friend of mine, a little while ago, I would say 10 years, maybe roughly, he got me into rat rods. And I've always liked building things out of odd engine parts and things like that. So it kind of goes with the rat rod theme. So next thing you know, this is a truck I've always wanted. And as a matter of fact, when I was a kid, I went to Hemmings Motor News in Vermont and I wanted a little toy car, and it was a 54 GMC truck, and I still have it today. Originally, I was trying to come up with something I had never seen. That's the whole point of, for me anyways, that's what I like to do. And in the air cleaner, or in the vacuum cleaner, is the air filter, the mass airflow sensors in there. And originally I had it sitting on top of the intake, and it was just cut a little bit out of the hood, and it was only protruding a little bit. My girlfriend had a great idea that we should bring it up out of the hood so more people could see it and it would be more attractive. And that's how the mason jars and everything actually came into play. Everything has a purpose, but the mason jars are actually there to space the vacuum cleaner up so you can see it better. If you walk around the vehicle, you'll see all kinds of stuff that I made. The GMC, for example, the original emblem, it only had the G on, the C was missing. So I wanted to come up with something, a couple horseshoes and a long drill bit that I came up with. As you go around, you'll see things like homemade taillights out of C7 Caterpillar connecting rods. There's bottle opener on the side. There's an old shotgun shell box on the other side for a battery box, things like that. Just stuff you've never seen people make those items out of, When they walk around the back, they see the two milk cans, and there's brass coils, and it looks like a couple Moonshine stills. So that's kind of the theme of the truck we've always kind of gone for. So this didn't have anything as far as engine, transmission, wiring even. It didn't have anything like that whatsoever. So what I had done is I bought a wrecked 2002 Chevy Silverado. I was looking for a 3/4 ton because I wanted a 6-liter, and I wanted a 2-wheel drive with a 5-speed in it. Kind of a hard thing to find. So I was able to find that, so I used the engine and transmission. I used the steering column. It's hidden pretty well, but that's actually the steering column out of the 2002 Silverado. And the whole wiring harness from that truck is hidden inside this truck. It's all zip tied up under the dashboard. It was a 4-door long bed, so there's a big coil, a couple coils in the wiring going to the back, and I just adapted all the lights to that harness, and it worked out really well for us. And it's durable, runs the interstates. We probably put 10,000 miles maybe on this since I built it, yeah. So it's been great. This year it's been great. We did have a major breakdown the very first run from Atlanta to Columbia, where we broke the shift fork in the transmission and it was stuck in 3rd gear. We ended up bringing the whole truck. We had rented a U-Haul, a trailer, brought the whole truck all the way back to Charleston, put it in the garage, pulled the transmission out, found out because it was locked right up in any other gear but 3rd, and found out we just had a broken shift fork and all those parts were stuck and everything. Got the pieces out, and we found a place in Greenville, which was like a couple hundred miles away. And we were going to go up there, camp out in the parking lot, and sit there, wait till they open, and get the parts for the transmission, because the place in Greenville had the parts. Well, Hot Rod Powertour has a very nice a Facebook page, and we reached out, told them we needed this particular part. We were on the road for about a half an hour, and then we get a message from an awesome guy, and he said, "I got the part. Come on over 8 o'clock in the morning, and we'll help you put it in." So it was amazing. You pull over and crack the hood, everybody's going to stop for you. They're very willing to help for sure.
And as somebody, you said this was your second year on the Powertour.
Yeah.
What would you say to somebody who's never done the tour before? What would you say to them if they're thinking about trying to do the Powertour?
What would I say to somebody not doing? I would say absolutely get out there, get it running, get it together. Even if you're not sure, you're never going to be sure until you get out there and hit the road. You've got to get out there. It's just absolutely, there's such an amazing community. Once you get out there and do the Powertour and you see what it's all about, you're going to be hooked forever.
Well, I'm sure you can see this is one amazing rat rod, and we appreciate you bringing it out on the tour this year. And as he just said, if you've never done one of these power tours before, I highly, highly encourage you to come out and do it. And thank you for watching this episode of Car Talk with Buck.